Yo, what's up, guys? It's Sonic here. This is the playthrough of Part 3. So last time, I finished up the Cyberspace stages and decided if you managed to speedrun. No, they don't. They managed to speedrun 1-5. Again, got a better time. Speed ran 1-7. Probably got the top 20 on world's best time. Maybe, I don't know, hopefully. No, they cannot. And then got all the rest of the collectibles, such as the memory tokens, the music notes, and the special Koco, which, speaking of special Koco, in part two's description, apparently when I typed out special Koco at one point, apparently I must have mistyped because I found the word censored in my description, and I realized I think I had really mistyped it to where it looked like it spelled a different word I'm not going to say. Just know that I really meant to type out, excuse me, special Koco, which is not K-O-C-K or the censored word, it is K-O-C-O, so please do not misunderstand it any longer unless if you have a dirty mind, at which point I really don't care if you do or not. Just please know that what I meant was special Koco and not the other thing. So just to clear that up real quick, and now, yes, if you're wondering what the slot machine is, right? Starfall, which when this happens every 3 nights, it basically, when you do things I'm getting, they're hot dogs, the hot dogs, see, and it's like your currency for like going slot for your hot dog you have that convenience spins you after the little slot machine. And though the slot machine things get you purple coins pretty quickly, so every Starfall machine gets a good amount of purple coins. This is especially a good way to earn purple coins. No. Not telling the you guys can do that yourself. Yeah. My chat cannot hear what you guys are saying. That's probably because of oh my god, no. Bro. I guess that's 300 followers that love me saying that stuff there. Oh my god, you're really gonna talk about your own channel? I mean, it's your channel, so I mean, if you're gonna talk about that, good luck. Hopefully it doesn't give you damage for the Squid just killed me. I never said this. How would you know if I never said that? Oh, whoa. Okay. Alright. Just. Alright, where are you splitting the there? Wait a second. No, this game just tried screwing me and it didn't work. I'm too good at this game, I told you. I'm too good at this game. Clearly. Yeah, shoot, I dare you. Yeah, Squid. Oh, I just did that skip-a-roo. Was it skip tag? Oh my god! That was close! Oh my god! Oh, I almost died to Squid. That was close. That was risky doing that skip-through like that. Oh, maybe this one. What? What do you mean? What do you get through the live stream? You're kidding. I even disabled that option. And then when they started the stream, they asked me if I wanted the audio player. I said no. You guys must have been so loud on my perspective that like my control audio came through. Oh my. Well, Beauty who left by now. I'm gonna put it slightly toward the game, that slightly down, that slightly. Actually, no, I'm gonna turn that up some still. Actually. Bro, if you heard it, then now everyone else will hear it too that watched my video. I mean, I don't know why it matters, really, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't know, still. Alright, there's one more thing I, for some reason, feel like doing before I do the fishing aspect, and that's fighting all the Guardian fights again. Again, don't know why I want to do this, but I just feel like it. So. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's possible that sometimes doing weird stuff is only do fun. And
What if someone do that, though?
oh, I was gonna that foot for a second. Let's go. Oh, it's this. Oh! No! No! Wait! Wait! I still got it. Let's go! I'm so good at this game! I'm so good at video games! I'm so good at video games! At least that's Sonic video. What? Oh, let's see the display. Yeah, let's see how it's biggest. Let's go. Got him. Playing Battle Wars right now? Who's winning? Oh! Let's go. And there it is. There we go. Oh, okay. That's up. And got it. Boss is destroyed. I mean, the Guardian is destroyed. Angle. I think there is. Wait, what's this? Oh no! Okay. This game did not just load. What the? Destroy, dude. Dude, destroy. Oh wait, I'm gonna do this. As the Guardian fight's completed again. Now, we get to the fishing part, which I'm just gonna use fast travel. Hopefully we want that already. Now the part we've been waiting on. Why? Why are you gonna cry?
Oh, hey, Sonic. You come here to fish too?
Oh man.
Big, what are you doing here? How did you get here? What even is here?
I don't know. I was looking for fishing spots and wound up here. So now I'm fishing.
Of course you are.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to detense for a second.
Do you know how to fish? I'll teach you if you want. Hey, you've got a bite. Sonic, I'll leave it to you to pull it up. Can you see the red wings? When the white ripple overlaps with the red one, lift your rod up quickly. Wow! Awesome! You've caught it already! Nice catch, Sonic! I'll trade you a token for any fish you catch. If you get plenty of tokens, I'll trade them for some of the treasures I've found. Just tell me what you want.
So he gives me a token for every... So he gives me tokens depending on what I catch every time. But then he'll trade those tokens back in for other stuff. Which I get why, like, you know, like I get that, like, use purple coins to borrow the rod to go fishing, to catch stuff to get tokens, and then use the tokens to trade for stuff, but the way it's set up to where, like, as far as the how, Big gives you tokens for catching the fish, but then you trade them back the same tokens for other stuff. Although I guess it would be a less complicated way of doing it, because I know my way of thinking of it would be a little more complicated, so. But that's just my take. It's totally good.
Froggy really likes those purple coins. If you bring me one, I'll let you borrow my rod again.
Treasure tokens and gold cards. Get treasure tokens from Big by catching fish. Once Sonic has accumulated a good amount of tokens, head to trade tokens to trade them for items that will aid in his adventure. A gold card is an item that can be exchanged for one of the items on the list. Think carefully about which item will be the most useful.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
So right now, as we see, if I want to go fish, it costs one purple coin, and it said to go to trade tokens to increase the tokens, right? Now, as we can see, portal gear sold out. Amy's memory tokens sold out. Calcium Vault piece sold out. And the reason why it sold out. Okay, I actually don't know if it mutes everyone, but hopefully it does for a second. The reason why Portal Gear, Amy's Memory Token, and Chaos Emerald Vault Keys are sold out, even though we haven't bought any, isn't because they've already been bought. It's just once you have so many of that item, it just automatically sells out. Like, it's just like you can't get any more, is basically what that means. As in, like, you can't get any, like, there's a certain number of items you can get, you know, but once you have so many of an item, you won't be able to get here anymore. In Portal Gears, we've just been defeating the Guardians which are easy. And I already got all of Amy's memory tokens, I'm pretty sure, so that's why those are done. And the Cal Summer Vault keys, I've just been doing the cyberspace stages and completing their missions. Heck, even speedrunning 1-5 and 1-7, which was pretty cool. So, I mean, yeah, but that's why these are. And you can get all these other ones to sell out too. Like, now with the egg memo, there's a reason why that costs so much, because that's like. If we go to Qfishopedia, there's our first ever catch right here, which is the thing we just got during the tutorial, which I think there's a trophy / achievement for the tutorial. I'll check. Here we go. Let's see. Probably be a little further down because this is side stories. That's challenges, skills, power boost, phantom rush, Koco, Elo Koco, Hermit Koco, stats, enemy types, guardian types, breakable objects, Starfall, which, like I said, Starfall was when I was getting those hot dogs and the slot machine was going. That's like every 3 endgame nights you get, where it's Starfall like that, and once it starts turning day, it like stops. So then you have to wait another 3 nights. That's what that is. Once you have that encounter that for the first time, you get the trophy. So really, there's nothing you have to try for. Portals, service missions, that's service missions. Complete the fishing tutorial. Up there's one. It's actually 2 trophies for the fishing aspect of the game. One for completing the fishing tutorial, which I just did. And then the other one is landed all catches at 1 fishing spot. So that basically means that there is a number of different things you can catch from, because each island is a different fishing spot. It's like, this is Kronos Island's fishing spot, and it's the only one for this island. So there's a number of different things we can catch from this. We just have to get all of them. And don't worry, it's not like it's random, but not. And the reason why I say it like that is because once, we caught this, so theoretically we shouldn't get that again until after we got, because see, the thing is, when it comes to getting all the catches, it's we got this, so now we won't get this again until we've gotten everything else at least once. So on your first times fishing, they'll keep giving you something new. So then, as far as what new thing you get, it's random until you only have one thing left you haven't gotten yet. And once you get all the different things at least once, then it just starts cycling back through on, then you'll get random stuff. Then it's maybe a little more random as to what you get again. But as far as getting stuff the first time, for it to show up here, it's only random based on what you haven't gotten yet, until you got it all. So it's a little, honestly, it might sound complicated, like me trying to explain it might sound complicated, but the point is, trying to getting all the different things isn't quite as hard. So basically, because I calculated once, it's like 32 or 33 times you have to go fishing, I think. And for right now, on Kronos Island, it only costs 1 coin each. So theoretically, we're looking at 33 coins. In this case, that first one for the tutorial was free. Guessing, anyway. And so, it'd be, in this case, it'd be 32 coins. But yeah, usually it's around 33 catches. Now, that's just if you're going fishing, 33 times. That's not considering if you get a bite and don't get the catch. If you get the bite, but then you gotta try to actually catch it and reel it in, and you mistime the thing, then you won't get that catch, which means you'll have to try again, which will cost another purple coin. Now, before we go fishing, though, if we go down here, because I don't know if anyone's seen this, use BBQ spit. Now, I didn't know what that was either, and when I first played this the very first time, I didn't use that for a while, until I realized what it was. So, you go fishing, you spend purple coins to go fishing, you get a catch, you get tokens, you spend tokens into the trading to get other stuff from above. Or, if you're really broke in terms of purple coins, then it's okay. If we're gonna do this first, but only once, just show you guys how it's done. BBQ spit. Cook the meat to the perfect doneness to get tokens from Big. Pay close attention to the music and the meat's color to cook it perfectly. The number of tokens received. It's not like you're talking to yourself. Well, myself and whoever's watching, yes. Pay close attention to the music and the meat's color to cook it perfectly. The number of tokens received will change depending on the doneness, which basically has to be perfect. Cooked perfectly. Which I also calculated something for this too, but let's do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I burned it. Got 1 token. So I kind of didn't do that correctly. I was slightly too late. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's how it's done. That's doing it the perfect way.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
Now, for those of you who don't actually know how, for those of you who don't know what I was counting for, every time the handle made 1 revolution, I was counting up. You know, like for the first revolution, I did, I counted 1, and and when I said 4, I tried to time it right and stop the grilling. Now, realistically, I think it's better to time it just before the 4th revolution. Because you don't want to do it too early before, because then it's not going to be quite done. But if you do it like I did the first time, it was just a hair too late, or later, it's going to get burned, and you won't get it. So it's like just a little bit before it reaches the 4th rotation or the 4th revolution, just shy before 100% making that 4th revolution is where you want to hit it. So it's like, I'd say in percentage it'd be like between 95 and 98, or between 96 and 99 maybe. Like maybe a 3, 4, maybe 5% range as far as like percent revolution, whatever, for that 4th thing, it might seem a little complicated, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can. But basically, as far as revolution, like when the handle makes 1 full circle, that's 1, and it does it again, it's 2, and the handle turns for the 3rd time, and then right before it completes that 4th turn, you press X. But if you time it right, and if that sounds complicated, just listen for the music, and it's like musical chairs, but grilling meat instead. So but yeah, because I just figured that out on my own, honestly. Because especially when I got good with the timing, I started realizing that was a little trick I could use. So I just kind of started using that. Plus, that way, I wouldn't need the music to do it. As long as I could see it, I could do it. But also, there were times where I would just listen to it, and I got that on time pretty well. So at one point, I was able to listen to it without looking at it and know what the perfect timing was. And every time, at one point, I got 3 tokens every time. But I haven't done this in a while, so that wouldn't be too good. But we're trying to get fish here, so we're gonna go fishing. Honestly, this is probably the fishing aspect is gonna be the only relaxing part about this, which is simply because of the simple fact that, you just sit here and do all the fishing. Like, you press X here to cast the line, it plays that little tidbit, and you wait, and you press X, wait a second, time that, and for the most part, if you're like me, it's all pretty easy and chill, so much so that, It's really relaxing, but also something I could fall asleep doing. And trust me, it's happened before where basically if you think you're getting really tired, don't try to do calming stuff like this unless you think you want to fall asleep. Because there's been times where I've done the fishing, and at times I actually had to stop and get off the game because I was getting so tired that I actually had to go to bed, because doing something like this didn't keep me any further awake. So I actually had to kind of stop doing it. So yeah. This is almost good thing, well, especially with it being extreme mode, it is really a good thing that this is something that is kind of relaxing. It's like the only thing that's not hard to do on the extreme mode, honestly. It's the only real easy thing to put it to perspective. New Game Plus or not, like whether New Game Plus or even just regular New Game, regardless of what kind of New Game it is, even on fresh beginning level 1 stats, like even if I didn't do New Game Plus and just a New Game, this is still the only easy thing to do on extreme mode, period. Because it's the only thing that you can't possibly lose at unless you are absolutely trash at timing your thing, which if you keep doing it, you should be able to get better at it someday. I mean, it's really just relaxing, kind of chill, kind of calm. The only thing that's not hard to do, and you can just keep racking up tokens, which, by the way, I also figured out that on the display, it only shows as much as 999 for the token number and the purple coin number, but don't let that fool you, because one time I actually reached the max on the tokens, and I think the purple coins too, and I thought I only had like 999 or something, or maybe 1,000. Nope, I had over 1,000. So just because you see that it shows 999, don't think that means you only have that much. Because if you get more than 999, then you're going to have more than 999, but it only shows up to 3 digits. So don't let it fool you. So far, we have 24 tokens, but keep in mind 5 was from the barbecue spit, so we have really 19 catches. Well, actually, I don't know. Or no, not 19 catches, because some things give other different amounts. Now, for this case, catches like that one gives us 1 token, some gives us 3, some gives us, I think, 6, and 1 even gives us 8. So, or there's some gives us 1, some gives us 3, some gives us 6, and there's a few that give us 8. Or at least a couple that give us 8. So honestly, depending on what we catch, it really just depends, because each item has its own set value, and the value of a particular item does not change. So, like, and which there's an example right there of missing a catch. I somehow timed that so wrong.
Would you like to try?
In fact, where's that one fish at, actually? What was that one tiny? It might have been this one. Well, like this, I'm pretty sure was worth 8 tokens. This item will always be 8 tokens. Like, even though whatever item you catch is random, like, even in this case, based on, what I haven't caught yet, like, the scroll is always going to be worth 8. The treasure box, that is a little random what you get. Sometimes you might get an orb of defense, sometimes you might get an orb of offense, which, remember, the blue orbs are the defense and the red orbs are the power orbs. And sometimes you get a gold card. If we get the gold treasure box, we might even get 3 gold cards. But as far as like the other items, like this is always worth 8. I forgot how much this one's worth. I think it was only 1 token for this one. This will always be 1 token. So each of these different fish or items that we get, each item itself is always worth the same every time. So the value of a particular item does not change. The only thing that changes is exactly what we get on the next catch. Now in our case, again, I haven't gotten all the things yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have what, probably about 9 catches by now. Which of course the first one was from the tutorial, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are these I had to spend a token on. I mean, purple coin on. So I only spent 8. Also don't know why my dogs are barking right now, not really sure. But yeah. Oh yes. Oh wait. Oh yeah, the voice logs, that's what the egg memos are for in the shop. Now, that reminds me, let me go trade. I have 1 gold ticket. I'm gonna spend it on the egg memo. Because in any other difficulty, like even hard mode, like on extreme mode, like this costs 150, whereas like the rings and the skill piece cost 10, these cost 20, this cost 30. On any other difficulty, they would be literally 10 times cheaper. This would only be 15, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. Any other difficulty, these would be cheaper, but in extreme mode, these are also 10 times more expensive. That's actually the only downside of this on extreme mode. But it's fine, because like I said, you can spend as long as you want farming tokens. Not even just as long as you have purple coins, because when you're around purple coins to fish, you can still do the barbecue thing and still get tokens that way. Now, the barbecue thing, again, like I said, it's a set amount depending on how good you do, so that is literally skill-based, and there's nothing that changes except for your skill. You know, so as long as you don't have skill issues, then you're always guaranteed to get 3 every time, you know. But with the fishing, you have to have token or purple coins to do it, and it's random. You know, on what you catch, even though the particular item's values always stay the same, and the only thing random is what you get, but it's still also skill. So I mean, so yeah, realistically, it's not even a problem for me that the prices are higher in extreme mode. Just means a little more grinding that I have to do, and actually a lot more grinding. 10 times the amount of grinding, because obviously, 10 times the price. And I remember when I was going through all this, it took forever. It took quite a bit in order to buy all the Koco for that to be sold out. It took me a lot of time to get all the seeds of power and defense from here before it to be sold out. And of course, with these being as expensive as they are, I know it took me a while before to get all of these. The rings and the skill pieces, I really don't need to worry about. Why the rings like this are even showing up like this, I have no idea. Because I should have the max amount of rings, so I really don't know what's up with that. And the skill pieces, I really don't need those, but I'm pretty sure it takes a while for the rings. Obviously, don't take that long to sell out. The skill pieces, I'm not sure, they may not take too long, but if they be in extreme mode, whatever it took on hard mode even would take 10 times as much price and grinding on this. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do. So I have a feeling that a lot of this stream, I have a feeling a lot of part 3 here is going to be mostly revolved around the fishing aspect, unfortunately. Well, honestly, in my case, as the player, it's fortunate because it's actually easy stuff, but as the viewers, it's calming, relaxing, and for some, maybe even kind of boring, because you're used to seeing me doing stuff and being more action type. You're used to seeing more action out of me, not used to seeing me just sit here and press the X button and press it again and then time the other button. You're not used to seeing me do that a whole lot. So I mean, yeah, I can understand. So I mean, when you literally just press X and he throws up the rod, press X again to actually capture the bite, and then time X pretty easily to reel it in. I mean, that's easy stuff. Relaxing, but eventually boring, tiring even. Like, you know, isn't like so relaxing you might even fall asleep. So I mean, this is like, so yeah, this is one of the things where for me it's really good to have a break, but for you guys as viewers of the chat, it might be one of those things where it's just kind of maybe boring, especially if you only want to see the action. But if you do only want to see the action, I don't know how long this is going to take, so I can't really give you confirmed time to skip to. If you want to skip all this, I just know I plan on trying to finish Kronos Island tonight, because I said I was going to try to do that last night before the internet, before the connection quality went poor. And it didn't go poor, but I got tired last night, so that's why I decided to leave it off right before this, and seeing how this goes, I knew what I was getting ready to get into, and that's why I did. Because as tired as I was last night, if I would have kept doing this, I definitely would have fallen asleep trying to do this on stream. I would have been falling asleep on stream if I would have tried doing this while I was tired. So it's a good thing I didn't do this last night. So that's why I'm doing it tonight while I'm more awake. Also, 8 tokens. So yeah. And then, yeah, so as far as the other trophy, though, by the way, as far as the other trophy, just fish until, basically the other trophy, honestly, just, there was only one fishing spot, so yeah, as far as the trophy for trying to land all the catches in one spot, just basically keep fishing here until you get the trophy. That's really all it is for the fishing aspect trophies. There's only 2 for the fishing aspect. One is just doing the tutorial, and one you basically just keep fishing until you get the trophy, because eventually you'll get them all. And like I said, you can even kind of calculate how many purple coins you'll need and how rough. Well, you can't really calculate how many tokens you'll get because it's random. You know, I mean, you're not really going to get the same thing more than once at a time. Like, you're not going to get the same thing twice in a row ever. At least I've never had that. Well, I mean, the chest box, like the wooden chest box, maybe. I don't think I've got those twice in a row either, but even if you did it, I don't think it'd be the same thing twice in a row. So basically, I've never had the exact same thing 100% twice in a row. So, I mean, it really is more or less random on exactly how much stuff you might get out of it. And one go, depending on how much time you spend, it just really kind of depends. But you can try to guesstimate, which is basically trying to estimate or take an educated guess on how much you might get out of it. You know, maybe have a high side estimate and a low side estimate, you know, depending on the chances of you getting, you know, the higher numbers or the lower numbers. I mean, you can't really consider, you know, too high of a high side, because you can't just be like, even if I had everything worth 8 tokens, you can't do that, because, you know, you're not gonna get 8 tokens every single time. You could say out of, like in this case, like earlier I said there's, I think, like 33, I think, total catches. You could say, like, out of every, you could try to say out of every 11 there could be one that might be worth 8, or between the 33 alone there might be only 2, because again, like I said, you know, mostly considering, you know, you can just keep fishing and eventually get them all, because it never gives you the same thing when you're trying to get new stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have, I think 13 more items to go until I get it all. So. Oh, and there's a gold treasure box. So yeah. Also means I have 3 more gold cards at least. But yep. So I had what, 20? So these next 13 catches that I actually land should be something new. So yeah. I mean, you could say, like, I'm pretty sure there's only one of these each. Scroll to my El Koco. If you bring back the scroll to the island, fast travel to El Koco will be unlocked. If you bring this to the island, fast travel to El Koco will be unlocked. Which I think is pretty cool. I've never really actually used it though, I don't think. Not that I remember, because I always just kind of went to them manually. Like, I just went there myself, like, actually going there instead of just fast traveling. I don't know, I think it just felt more fun to actually travel around the map regularly rather than fast traveling, because I don't know. That, and it's not like Black Ops 4 Zombies and Blood of the Dead, where I'm getting chased by like a million zombies, where spending 500 points for fast travel down the Hellish Mines is the only way to save myself. So yeah, totally. Yeah. So it's actually different, more fun. So yeah. I mean, my guess, I think these are the only two things that are actually worth 8 tokens. I think, and if I'm right, because basically I think just within the 33 catches, however many of those things are worth 8 points, that's how many catches you're expected to get with 8 tokens out of those 33. So on the highest possible scale, which actually, I actually kind of wonder. Like I said, I get that first, and I got something else. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not actually sure if it goes in a particular order or not. I actually need to pay attention to that. Because if it does go in a particular order, then I guess you really could calculate it. I need to pay attention to that. So once I get all the things, I'm gonna start paying attention. I'm gonna try to start paying attention to see. But first, I'm gonna get more egos, because why not? And then of course, I'm gonna also save up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use gold cards on the egg memos, and use the tokens on something else. Not really the rings, because, well, one, I don't know why they're not showing sold out. And these I don't really need. How much stuff? Well, honestly, really don't need any of these. But, I mean, obviously, from more of a completionist standpoint, I would love to get them done. Rings, 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 rings. Finally. I can't even buy any more rings now instead of full. That's crazy. Oh, 999. What? Okay. Bet.
Would you like to try?
Didn't realize I have all of them. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. That's that. Okay. So, I'm gonna go to this again. I believe I said this was 20. I'm gonna go take a restroom break real quick. For a minute. And get me a drink of my soda. And then I'm gonna come back and keep fishing. Which is basically all I'll be doing for a while. Again, can't really give a good estimate time on how long this will take, because I plan on trying to do all this fishing stuff before I do everything else on Kronos Island, because once I get all this fishing stuff done, I won't ever have to come back to it again for this island. So, unfortunately, I do plan on doing all this, so unfortunately it's going to take a while. So, I mean, the best thing I can tell you is if you don't want to see just me fishing here, you can just... obviously, if you're watching it when it's live, you know, you won't be able to fast forward, but if you're watching this after it's already been done, if you're watching this after the stream ended or after a while, then you should be able to by then fast forward for a while, or just use like your finger and drag the little bar, you know, the little red bar, and use that to skip through the fishing part and stuff. That way, you know, you don't have to keep sitting here watching the same, because it's basically gonna be the same thing for a while. So, yeah. Actually, when I get done, come back to my break, I guess I can... I don't know, should I present the first 5 egg memos, or should I wait? I think I might wait, actually. So, yeah. I'll just keep this up, though. So I'm gonna go do the rest. I'm gonna actually not gonna pause the stream. That's what I could. It's only gonna be a couple minutes. So I'm gonna take a restroom break for just a minute. Give me a drink of soda, and then I'll come back. And until then, I'll just leave it up on this screen with egg memos, so you can just kind of see that. So yeah, I will be right back, guys. Just a minute. Alright.
Would you like to try?
And yep.
Let you
Alright, now we want
borrow
to put the part of here, because this is already going to take a long time. Okay. Yep. IG got muted for a bit, so I was trying to explain some stuff to the chat, but now it's just really me doing the same thing. Yeah, I noticed. At one point I had like 1 and then 2 and then like 3 viewers and then like a few minutes. Yeah. Yeah, because at first it was like 1 for a bit, and then there was like 2, and then at one point there was 3, and then it dropped back down to 2, and then I think 1. Now it's done. But yeah, for a little while it's gonna be me doing the same thing, just fishing. But yeah, which honestly, the fishing is actually kind of an easy thing. Like, it's the only easy thing on here right now in extreme mode Sonic Frontiers, but it does take forever to actually get everything I can get out of this. So early, it's just gonna be a really long part, which I think this is gonna take up the biggest chunk of part 3 here. So it might be a while before I play Minecraft for you guys, but you know, I'm just trying to be a completionist. The only 2 games I've played are Sonic Frontiers and Minecraft. No. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I join you guys. I don't know how long, because I mean it really depends, but it's just gonna be a while for sure. That's all I do now.
Would you like to try?
Let's see how we're doing on Fishipedia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, so I have 24 out of 33, so I've got 9 left to go.
Try? I'll let you borrow.
Need a YouTube channel?
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow.
I just kind of when I use my when I set up my YouTube through my PlayStation, which I use the broadcast on my PlayStation 5 little quick menu down here, I went to the broadcast and selected my streaming service, which was YouTube, and then I had to set up the account on my PlayStation, and I really just used the information that I have from YouTube on my phone. Because I don't remember what all information I needed for the account, but I basically the whatever information I had for YouTube on my phone is what I input for doing YouTube on PlayStation. So I didn't make a separate account. Whatever account I had for my phone, I just used that one, and it's made most of my content on PlayStation. Yeah, that's also how I did it. Okay, so I know I'm still live, so to pass a little more time for those of you who are still watching the video at this point, which if you are, then respect, because, you know, this is long, it takes a while. But if you're still watching at this point, I'm gonna actually, tell you guys something that, if not for me saying, you probably wouldn't know unless you've looked at every YouTube channel in existence. I actually used to have a different YouTube channel once when I was like younger, back in like not middle school, but it was junior high. At least for a little bit, I had a different YouTube channel, which wasn't really even under like my name. Like one point, like I think it was a little bit through my mom. I think my mom helped me a little bit, or I don't remember. But I only know is like I made a few like things, like videos with like Sonic Adventure 2. I didn't really make a whole lot on there. I made like a few videos, I think, and that's it. And I don't really know how much I gained out of that. But I made like a few videos on the channel about. I think one was Sonic Adventure 2, using the or Sonic Adventure 2 getting the sunglasses ability as Knuckles, and there's a different one I made about getting the Wild Kingdom thingy with the sunglasses. But oh god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I remember one time I actually ran into a screen door when I was very little. Don't know how the flip I did it, but I ran into a screen door. Well, that's probably more simple for me because back then I just like ran into it because I didn't realize the screen door was closed. And for some stupid reason, I ran toward the main door of the house.
Would you like to try? Would you like to try?
Oh man. Bumped into one, broke it, ended up falling, because of that, fell into another one and broke that. That's crazy.
Would you like to try? Would you like to try?
Bro,
Would you like to
would
try?
not be such a video. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Would you like to try?
Fish, there you go.
Would you like to try?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So I guess there's only 31 different things? No, I was counting quickly, that's why. Okay, so I guess there's only 31 here, so I guess there's only 34.
Would you like to try? Would you like to try?
That's cool. So we can. Oh shit, I'm supposed to pay attention. You know what, actually, since I'm just fishing, there's one way I can make the most of this. Hold on. Let me just get my phone out. Okay. Notification check. Okay. Let me go here. Check that, nothing. Check that, nothing. Wait, what is this? This number here. Jeez. Where's myself? Where's myself? Alright, so let's go to the next place. I know one way to do it. I know one way to do it. Spell happiness without the H's. Or spell I hate happiness without the H's. Yes, you just spell. Just try to say I hate happiness without the H's. And if you have water in your mouth and you're hearing that, I hear you laughing. Just trying to think of that one too often, though. Unless you can handle it. Take out the H's. I already dismissed it. Research. Yep. Yeah. Honestly, really, I think you can look on YouTube Shorts and find that trend just as easily. No, I have not. But it's a really funny phrase if you want something to joke about. I don't know. Well, actually, if you're gay or if you're a girl, you'll understand it better. Yeah. Possibly, yep. And I already lost the order again. Pretty sure that was not that crab, but I mean the chopper. Pretty sure the blue ones. Yeah, he needed to laugh, though, and he did. That was the point. What do you mean? You don't understand it? Well, at least we know you're not gay. Can't possibly, only gay people will understand it. Possibly. Well, really, gay people will understand it. Dirty-minded people will laugh at it. Or really dirty-minded people might do more than just laugh at it. It's like the chest of blue orb defense. Okay. So I'm just gonna label as blue orb because that's really what it is. Especially if this is. A much minor version of it would be I ate a banana. Why did I even just catch? I somehow missed it. I keep missing my catching here. Now I'm gonna redo it again. Bananas are good for potassium. Bananas give out potassium. Platinum goldfish? I don't even know what that just said. I'm not even gonna worry about though. I'm just gonna move on again. I keep losing the order here. I keep like sometimes missing out while I'm catching. I need to pay attention now. Because if there really is a true pattern, then I'd love to know. Red Spring? Yep. So it's not the potassium banana. Bruh. A golden chest with 3 birds. That's a. For me, I just go to my PlayStation 5 quick menu, go to the broadcast, select YouTube as a streaming service. PS4, I have no idea. I've done it like one. I've done it once or twice, and I don't remember. I play on PS5 primarily, so I would not remember. Not anymore. But oh. Squid. Right. Nah, not the only one. You'd be surprised how many people still have PS4s or don't have PS5s at least. I wish I still had PS4. I don't even know what the PS6 can be like that. Yeah. Is that the tin can?
Would you like to try? I'll let
Right.
Would you like to try? I'll let Would you like to try?
I don't even know what he said. I don't even know what he said. I was tired. It was tired. I think everybody's weird, whether they want to admit it or not. But it's just in their own way. It's pretty neat. Everyone's weird in their own unique way, which is what makes it okay to be weird. Because normal is really just the freedom of it. Boy, is that how you say it?
Would you like to try? Would you like to try? Would you like to try?
I like it. So something for the bee in first. Bro, bro really got hardcore rejected, bro. I'm still doing my own live stream right now. I'll play later. Yeah. You know, I will. Yeah, so I get through this live stream first. I never said when I would play tomorrow. I said tomorrow. Really all I said. I could start playing with you at 11:59 p.m. and it'd still be tomorrow. Technically. Not that I would want to do that, so I'm hoping not to do that. But if I do that, then I do that.
Would you like to try? Would you like to
It's time to get a watch, bro. It's not for the fact that we have. I'm not C-Force, I'm pretty sure is what that was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was that C-Force fish. Because that's the only kind of friendly. The old sister was, that's a seahorse. However, so a horse, somebody's right. A seahorse is the opposite.
Would you like to try?
Well, you muting me isn't going to prevent you from being heard. It's just going to prevent you from hearing me. Yeah. Alright, you. Yeah, they would, because they just. Well, your video may not know that I'm doing a live stream, but my live stream will know that you're doing your video. Except when you're making your video, though, if you mention any,
I'll let you borrow.
yeah, but in your video, if you mention anything about me being a party, and if anyone knows my YouTube channel from your video, they might just go look up my channel, and I'll still get the views, even if not the subscribers. Well, just the views. I guess it does help if I get views from you.
I'll let you.
Bro, Joey's first thing that gets said is kick him. Why kick him? Why are you so mean, bro? Bro is really so mean, bro. Bro joined the party and instantly. Bro got rejected from the party quicker than his mom could find a slipper to beat us with, bro. I swear to God, bro. Bro got rejected from the party so fast we couldn't give him the soccer ball treatment, bro. Bruh, he got rejected from us faster than he got rejected from his own dates. Why? What? Wait, I got wood chests with the gold earlier that I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. Then I got another chest. Before the first one chest, I got 3 items before that gold chest. Bro's really that Sonic veteran, I guess. To put it into perspective at least. Yeah, I do. You bet. I am a Sonic fan. I've been a Sonic boy since I was a child, bro. I was a Sonic boy since childhood, bro. Since I was like 6. I've been a Sonic boy since I was like 5 or 6 years old. That I will never forget. Poison Dart. And I'm gonna be 19 tomorrow. I've been a Sonic boy since I was like 6. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm gonna be 19 tomorrow, and I've been a Sonic boy since I was like 6. So that's almost 13 years. About 13 years, yeah. That's almost as long as I played Minecraft. Almost 12, because I got my first ever console when I was 7, for my 7th birthday. And on that console is when I started playing Minecraft, so around that same year. So just about 12 years now, as of tomorrow, since I've been playing like Minecraft. So now, obviously, that's not in-game time. That's just since from the time I started playing Minecraft in real time to now. You know, since the very first time I played. $15 years. I mean, not 15 years, 12 years. You've been playing since you were 2, but if you're not even 12, then that means I still played longer than you. Because think about it. 11 minus 2 is 9. That's 9 years. I've been playing for almost 12, so I'm like 3 years ahead of you. So I can confirm that the items do seem to be slightly predictable. Alright. What's up? Thanks, bro. Now, Saturday, I really don't know. I might be online, like, earlier Saturday, like, maybe, like, in the later morning, early afternoon Saturday, but wait. That like now tomorrow I'm probably gonna be on more so, but Saturday it's really up in the air on how that's gonna go because my birthday's tomorrow. But I won't celebrate. It won't be celebrated. That's it. It's, well, for me, it's gonna be 2 hours in advance. Yeah. All right, so you're an hour behind, so you're an hour west. You're not in California because that's 2 hours behind. You're between Central and Western, somewhere in there. I don't know what states are to the left of me and to the right of California, though. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks, bro. It's about 10 o'clock. It's 9:57 to be exact. Actually, if I use my phone, I can count the seconds. According to my phone, it's... Yep, according to my phone, it's 9:57:57, 9:57:58, 9:57:59, 9:58:0. Now it's 9:58. Yeah, so you're an hour less than me. Which yeah, so we're not in the same time zone. 9 p.m. It's if I had to guess, if I had to guess, I'd say we're all in the U.S. somewhere. Flag. Oh, okay. Honestly, I think honestly, the places where the summers are not that hot and the winters are not that cold is good. All right. Yeah, for me it's 10 in the evening. For me it's 10 at night. So in 2 hours it will be officially my birthday. Now, if you really want to go into technicalities in terms of what time I was born, yeah, so really if... Oh shoot, yeah, that's right. You're an hour ahead, so no, you're not an hour behind. I'm an hour behind, so you're an hour ahead. So you're actually to the east of me. What was I thinking? So you're between me and Kentucky, I think is about an hour ahead. So you're probably either in Kentucky or between me and Kentucky, but you're also in the well, that and you're also in Canada. So like between me and Kentucky and north, so you're like northeast of me somewhere. Probably either that, or I think, or unless if you go north enough and the time changes there too. I'm not sure if it's just like just west and east. Well, probably not, because like I mean. Because the Earth's axis is not like straight 10 o'clock or 10:01. Because the Earth's axis is not. Yeah, well, because it's well, that in the Earth's axis is not entirely just straight. Like, it's like tilted a little bit, because otherwise, you know, half the world would never get some of the seasons. So, like, I mean, yeah. But basically, yeah. So I guess, I mean, it's interesting that, yeah, it's quite interesting though when you think about it. 18 years. That'd be something. Well, I mean, and one really on Earth, our years are as it is on Earth, but on other planets, days and years are different on other planets as for us. Like, I think Mars, I think Mars is the fourth planet, but Mars, I think, is because it's smaller, and I think Mars only has like 9-hour days or something, and I think the years are shorter. I don't fully remember. Well, I know that the Mars has like 3 times less. Earth. Or I think Mars has shorter days, but longer years. They have more days in the year. Alright, good night. I'm gonna attempt to stay up all night, honestly. So I'm gonna be trying to pull up a all-nighter, possibly 2 all-nighters, possibly. Haven't decided if I'm doing the second all-nighter yet. I may not. I'll probably just go to bed really late Friday night. So I'm gonna try and stay up all night tonight, and at least try to stay up till after midnight. Oh my god, he's weird. He's hacking because he reached me from like 2.0000001 blocks away. Good night. Okay. Imagine when the speed limit on a road is 3 miles per hour. Speedometer on your vehicle equals pi. Because I actually saw a little YouTube short where the scenario was like, speed limit is 3 miles per hour. Bro, speedometer on his bike was pi, and then the one dude reacting to it was like, "You're going like 3.14 something or nothing." He listed like all the digits, I think, to pi miles over the speed limit. That's not okay. Like, honestly though, if I got my bike to go exactly that speed, and like if I was a police officer and caught that exact speed to where it showed pi, I would honestly not even pull him over for going exactly that much over the speed limit, because that would be like respect right there. Since pi is an actual, like in math, it's the entire actual term or thing, whatever, representing a very specific number. Which basically, well, pi is a term that deals with circles, but also represents a very particular number. Which actually, speaking of pi, if you take the number 3.14, which is what people usually round it to when they talk about pi, they sometimes in school they might be like, pi, just assume pi is like 3.14. Take 3.14 and in the mirror, or you like turn it around like backwards, and it spells pi. Also, Neil A. Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil A. spelled backwards is alien. What about the pie or about the Neil A. Armstrong? A pie? Well, I guess you wouldn't really write it down on a piece of paper and turn it backward. I, yeah, well, I guess the one because it doesn't have the I. Well, at least it would resemble close. It would be close enough to pi as I saw. But yeah, technically the I should. You can't even do capital I because I mean the one. I mean it's not even close to looking like an I because the number one would have that other one line sticking up the side from the top. It's more like a flagpole, really. Yeah, at least that's what I saw once on YouTube. It was like close enough. Then again, it's less ridiculous than turning an 04 plus 5 upside down or something to reveal south or something, or whatever, or turning it around or something. Which, yeah. There's... I have no idea. Oh my god, I did forget about rational and irrational numbers. Jesus. See, there really are some things I forgot about math class. There are some things I did forget. I don't even actually remember how that concept works. Let's see. Let's see. Hey Zay, if you want, whenever you're PvPing in Minecraft CubeCraft, if you really want to do something to help improve your PvP skills, practice trying to do more critical hits. Because I do notice that a lot more often than not, I notice you're relying on not doing the crits, that you're just trying to like combo them. And a lot of times it doesn't work out, especially when some of these people really just love to know how to combo. Because that's part of the reason why at some point I started lately doing more crits. Because that's why like when we're fighting and I beat you sometimes because of those crits, because you're trying to like combo the crap out of me, I'm just sitting there doing crits, and because critical damage it's a 1.5 times damage rate, so that's why when I'm hitting you, even if I don't hit you as much, I'm doing pretty good damage. That's why sometimes I end up beating you quicker sometimes in the battle arena. Now, the only kind of kit I know where there's explosive bow is overpowered explosive bow, whatever. But that one just has like a bow, an arrow, golden carrots, and golden apples, I think. Maybe not even golden carrots, just golden apples. Not sure. Yeah, because actually at one point I'm thinking about doing like a Minecraft PvP school kind of video content, which even if it's just mostly just me like going over different things for PvP and not actually teaching someone else. Yeah. Oh, yeah, lady. It's been almost 2 hours since I started the stream, and most of it's been spent toward fishing. This is crazy. Because by the time I started fishing, I don't even think I was at the hour mark yet. So, it's definitely been a little more than an hour by now since I've been fishing. That's all I'm doing. This is just crazy. Yeah, I'll start a share screen just in case you wanna watch. Let's see. Just fishing, really. That's all I'm doing. Right, see the powder. I don't really need it. Or, well, I guess I technically called red seed and blue seed. I just call them orbs because they honestly look more like fruity shaped orbs than they do sea seed. Plus, it's not my worth to pay attention because I don't need them in extreme mode anyway. Or the Koco. I'm just doing it just to be a completionist because that's just. I'm just using purple coins to go fishing to get tokens in order to spend those tokens on getting stuff from the trading shop, whatever, the token shop, I guess. Which is pretty much this here. Sonic Frontiers.
Would you like to try?
I'm playing on extreme mode. On extreme difficulty. The highest difficulty so far, I think. I don't think there's anything higher than that. But, I mean, I haven't exactly... Yeah. It's the what?
Would you like to try? I'll let you.
Yeah, I have that. Actually, when I got that game, when I got Sonic Mania, I think when I got it, it was like a sale, like 50% off when I got it. So I went ahead and got the game while it was on sale. And of course, some of my games I actually bought for the price, but... Yep. Actually, as soon as I get this next sketch, I'm gonna look how many hours I played Sonic Frontiers for. So I'm curious now for some reason. I know some of those hours are gonna go with my fish. Jesus. That's how many hours I've been playing Frontiers for. Total hours. 82 total hours of Sonic Frontiers. Actually, hold on. Um, yep. Uh, I only played Sonic Origins for 43 total hours. So that's so my Sonic Frontiers hours is more than Sonic Origins. Yeah, yeah, bro. It's 3,634 hours is what it shows for my screen. That's a lot of hours. There's 24 hours in a day, so 240 hours in 10 days, 2,400 in 100 days, and this is easily over 3,600, so that's easily over 150 days. And then considering the 34 is like 151 days and 10 hours. Yeah, that sounds about right. 151 days and 10 hours of real time I spent on this game. So that just shows how good I am. Yep. Probably not 2 minutes. Yeah, not even a day. Just shy of a day. Not even a day. And the crazy thing about the Minecraft time played is that there's a trophy or an Xbox an achievement for playing Minecraft for at least 100 Minecraft days. And when you break that down, a Minecraft day is about 20 minutes, 10 for day, 10 for night. Meaning in an hour, you only play 3 Minecraft days. So, well, actually, here's the thing. 1 Minecraft day is 20 minutes. Just multiply by 100. So that's... Or wait, no, an hour is 3 Minecraft days. 30 days, 10 hours. 300 days, 100 hours. Divide both by 3, you get 100 in a roughly 33 point whatever. About 34 real days. And I played for 151 days and counting. So I somehow only played 5 times the amount. That's crazy.
Would you like to try? Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a ride.
Wait. Eggman sold out? Finally. First of all, I'm pretty sure everything here. Oh, what the flip? Oh. Let's see if it. Wow. Okay.
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace.
So what 3 games are you getting? Alright. So you got Cuphead and the Cuphead Deluxe version. Why not just get the Deluxe version? You said you had Cuphead on there and you had Cuphead the Deluxe version, but it's still the same game. But how much is the Deluxe version then? Or how much is the game? Wait, so how much? And how much is the Deluxe version? $7.99. So it sounds like the Deluxe. So it sounds like So it sounds like the Deluxe version was like an add-on, I guess, like a DLC, I guess. Okay, like that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's alright. Probably be just like how. I was say it'd be just like how with Sonic Mania, there's Sonic Mania, but then there's like the Encore DLC, which would be like the Sonic Mania's deluxe version, because it comes with a whole new mode and a whole 2 new characters and a whole entire different special bonus stage for after you get all the medallions. So it's really cool. But that's only like now that I think was only like $5.99 or $5.49 or something. I think. Yeah, which I've done that too before. But I think, yeah, the only thing. All right. All right. Yeah, the only thing with share play though, the only reason I really don't do a whole lot of share play, aside from people not really bringing it up, is that I know with share play, like depending on the connection, like when I try to share play as a visitor, like because there's like that slight delay. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like with share play, when you're trying to share play as a visitor, like you move like an input, like say for example, you move your left stick, so your character's supposed to go like if you move it to the left, your character will go left. Well, when you usually do that in a regular game, usually your character would go left like instantly, but in share play as visitor, it would have like a little delay of like maybe a half second or something, like like maybe like a half second or even just like a tiny fraction of a second, but be delayed. And sometimes that delay, depending on what you're playing, can really kind of like change how good you're able to do it in a way, as opposed to not having any delay from the input to the time your character is. So that's up. Yeah. No. Alright.
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace.
Oh wait, let me just test a little bit so you can hear a bit of this chat.
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace. Is it because my AI needed unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do.
Just for reference, chat. Yeah, being I skipped the cutscenes, I'll say it here. By the AI, he means Sage, because he made an AI, which in the beginning cutscenes she acts as cyberspace, which kind of pulled him into cyberspace. But since I skipped the cutscenes, it's a little hard to understand some of the stuff, so I'm trying to my best to somewhat explain it here. So by AI, her name is Sage. And yes, I'm really saying her, even though AI is it, but still, gotta respect, I guess. Anyway.
Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be mad. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more.
What is
The terrain here keeps shifting.
Help me.
The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreation regions from South Island, West Side Island, even Angel Island. Where is this environmental data coming from?
Which Sage does kind of explain that to Sonic eventually. About what Eggman just said.
What are gun military craft doing?
Which probably involves this here as well.
I found elements from my own eggnet, the United Federation, even Planet Dondar Kingdom race data. As best as I can surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands and is gaining information from around the world. Fascinating.
Eggnet. I don't remember what Sonic and that was from. United Federation, if you've played Shadow the Hedgehog, you'll have a better understanding about the United Federation. Maybe even Sonic Adventure 2, I don't know. More so than Shadow the Hedgehog. Planet Dompa Kingdom, that... I think that was from Team Sonic Racing, a game I have not played yet. And the only reason I know is because I've seen a certain kind of content YouTuber that went over that game a little bit. So I haven't actually played it, but I've seen some about the game. It's the only reason I even know about that. Yeah, I don't remember though. But yeah.
I am officially jealous. This entire expanse was constructed by the ancient race who had previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employ is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. Yes.
Well, if Eggman has supposedly 300 IQ, which for me, I can hardly believe it, then these guys must have like freaking a million IQ or something, bro. Because yeah, if he's got 3 million, or if he's got 300 IQ supposedly, and the technology he has now, I mean, it's like nothing compared to the technology the ancients have. So if he's got 300 IQ, then yeah, the ancients probably do have like a million IQ or something. To put it into perspective, at least from my perspective of it, it's. All right, next one.
It appears the Starfall Island is acting as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they log their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encode their very souls in this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit?
Which honestly, as far as that goes, not really sure, because at least in game, when Starfall happens, you just get a bunch of those chili dogs, which appear to have mustard on the hot dogs, to spin the slot machine to get the purple coins, which there is a setting, by the way, for enabling or disabling the slot machines, I think, or something. And, why it's hot dogs, I'm not really sure. Like, as far as this, what this is saying here, or I guess Egg Memo says, let's see, it appears the entire history of their ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. Which I guess is through, like, when Starfall happens and Nam collects all those little hot dog thingies, those, like light beams and stuff. Where they're at. Like, I guess that's, like, what he's talking about. But when I go there and pick it up, it's just a hot dog with mustard on it. Which I'm surprised it's not even a chili dog, but, you know. I don't know. Which, I'm not sure if, like, I'm not sure what it would be like if I disabled the slot machine thing. But, I mean, I wouldn't think it would make a difference. I don't know. But, let's keep going.
Were the ancients. They predate any civilization by a wide margin. The Echidnas, the Black Arms, please, the Babylonians, and yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these three piddly islands. Why? What stopped them from conquering the world?
As far as the echidnas, anyone who knows Knuckles the echidna well enough, obviously that's Knuckles' tribe. The Black Arms, anyone who's played Shadow the Hedgehog, or even, heck, let alone the new Sonic X Shadow Generation, specifically Shadow Generation, know a little bit about that. Babylonians, yeah, I actually kind of don't remember exactly what game, or what games they're from. I want to say from Sonic and the Black Knight, but I don't think that'd be it. Unless if that is it. I don't fully remember. For some reason, I'm also thinking Sonic Riders or Sonic Free Riders, whatever. I don't fully remember though.
Finding multiple connections between the ancients and the chaos emeralds.
Their
Their
technology is
technology
built
is
with the emeralds in mind.
It's
It's almost
almost
like they share the same origin. I enjoy
a
good
good
mystery.
mystery.
Not when the
When the
answers are
answers
more
are more
mysteries.
mysteries.
Ah.
Yeah. I kind of feel like, man, though. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, because when you get an answer to a question, I think really, when it comes to answering questions, when it comes to like having questions that you're looking for answers to, I always feel like that the answers you get always end up having more questions to them as well. Because like, let's see. Because I mean, just like about like, and right now, since after 2000, since it's after the year 2006, like how many planets are in the solar system? 8, I think. You know, but then like, or say like, when it comes to like just how, or just even asking in general how many planets, you know, would ideally be in the solar system. You know, you could say like, you know, well, there's only 8, you know, but like some people are thinking from before that year, you know, it'd be like, you know, well, what about Pluto? You know, would that be one? Especially people who don't know about that getting declassified. You know, I don't know. That's probably not as bad. That's probably not the best example. I'm trying to think. I'm sure almost everybody knows by now in life. Anyone who's lived a decent amount of time by now probably knows that there are times when you have questions about things, and if, you know, and or when you do find the answers to those questions, that sometimes you have more questions than you did answers, or just as many questions about the answers as you did answers to the questions. So sometimes you have questions and you get answers to those questions. Well, now those answers to those questions, you know, now you're thinking about that. Now you have other questions about the answers that you got to a different question. Sometimes it just seems like it goes on and on and on, which is why I want to talk about it. I don't even know why I'm yapping right now. I still have a lot more fishing to do later, so I'm going to shut up now.
Ancient students who have employed a set of strange icons, keepsakes or totems.
That same image was being used by the Koco running around the islands. Did the Koco inspire the ancients? Or did the Koco adopt the leftovers once the ancients were gone? Something wiped out the ancients, that's for certain. A catastrophic event caused dire environmental shifts across the islands. It appears they made some effort to rebuild, but they were living on borrowed time. They died out within a generation.
Yeah, within a generation.
I don't believe this. I had Sage on a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They are relatives of chaos, the god of destruction.
After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable, except to a genius like me.
Relatives of chaos, but they died out within a generation. Wait, relatives of chaos. Alright, as far as the last part at the end, except a genius like me, well, he didn't really recognize that, I guess, because he wouldn't have found out if not for Sage running the diagnostics. Again, I just need to shut. Dude, it's 10:37 p.m. and I still haven't done enough fishing yet. Why am I like trying to yap constantly about these egg memos? It's gonna be my birthday in less than an hour and a half. My aim here is to get Kronos Island done before that. That way I don't end up spending the rest of Thursday night doing this and getting it and going into my birthday. Not because I just don't want to do any live streams on my birthday, just because I don't want it to take that long.
I'm deploying my most advanced artificial intelligence into the ancient network spanning the Starfall Islands. I've codenamed it Sage. Sage will take over the alien network, take control of all its resources, and give them to me.
Which, of course, artificial intelligence, short it's AI, which I earlier said, why I said earlier, it was really referring to Sage. Since I skipped the beginning, cutscenes, let me just shut up and talk.
Sage is performing peak efficiency. Makes me wonder where I went wrong with Cuba.
Not big enough attention.
Take control of the ancient network, but she's harassing Sonic as well. I love it.
Not trying to waste all the time here, Eggman, but where you went wrong with Warbot and Q-Bot, heck if I know. Probably because they were, like, even less than just side characters. Like, they weren't even side characters, they were just straight up background characters, I guess. Except for an episode I vaguely remember from Sonic Boom. I don't even fully remember that. I haven't watched that in so long. But for the most part, I would just think of them as like background characters for the most part. They don't really do a whole lot as significant that I would remember so far. So yeah, I guess that's where you weren't wrong, eh? And I don't know.
Despite her best efforts, Sage can't seem to control the Titans.
Phooey.
She can prompt them to act, but something is blocking her from assuming total control.
An artificial intelligence, robot or Sage, that has the ability to protect Eggman from attacks from cyber-operated gun helicopters and who knows what else, and who has the control to, I guess, cyber teleport, wearing whatever she chooses or however that works, and seems to be capable of doing many things that she mostly doesn't do, and yet she can't even control a Titan, I guess. Even though if the Ancients are dead, then why can't she control the Titan? Well, at least according to the Eggman, the Ancients died within a generation, and assuming that they're no longer alive except for the Koco, how would she not assume total control? I mean, I don't know what other power would stop her, but I don't know. Anyway, let me...
Sage keeps running the numbers on me. It's getting tedious. Yes, the power that wiped out the Ancients was formidable. Yes, unleashing on this world would be catastrophic. But I'm genius. Once I'm out of here, I'll find a way to handle it. Better yet, weaponize it against Sonic.
Oh yeah, just like the time in Sonic Unleashed, where you were willing to rip the world in like how many different pieces to unleash Dark Gaia, and Dark Gaia still bodied you, sent you to the Shadow Realm or wherever the heck you ended up flying to. Or like the time in Sonic Adventure, when you tried powering up Chaos with the Chaos Emeralds and you got bodied in that game and sent wherever the heck you went. I mean, Chaos took out your entire A carrier too, I think, and you went crashing out somewhere. Supersonic had to handle that. Supersonic had to handle Dark Gaia. I mean, basically had to save you. And can't really say the same about the Metal Sonic thing, Sonic Heroes, which I have not played the game. I just know some things, but as far as I know, Eggman was kind of trapped up and stuff. So I don't think he really, unless I don't fully remember. But yeah, it wouldn't be the first time you've tried to weaponize something against Sonic and not fully be able to deal with it. So yeah, hopefully if you do get there, Eggman, put your money where your mouth is and focus on being a genius and not being a goofhead against Sonic.
Sage has been crucial to my survival here in cyberspace. Early warnings of hostile entities, guiding me past firewalls, keeping me updated on progress in the real world. She's the best. It's a program. An adorable program, a very personal program. I wonder if she has a preference.
Wait, the updated price of what? So I guess she really does have capability of guiding him past literal firewalls. Somehow knows the progress in the real world, and yet she can't even control a Titan. I don't know.
I never really knew my cousin. Everyone spoke about her like she was very special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there. And I have to wonder, back then, was she anything like Sage is now?
For some reason, sometimes I laugh at that one. He seems to not really understand why people love Maria and stuff, even though she's gone. But that's why. He never really knew her. Not to mention, does he not just think to ask about her? Heck, he could expect. Well, I don't know if he could really ask Shadow. Well, Shadow might know some things, but so would Gerald. You know. But I'm not sure if that ever happened, if he ever asked around, but I know in the Sonic movie 3, spoiler alert possibly, for those who have not seen it, so if you haven't seen the Sonic 3 movie a couple of years, at least for a minute, but Sonic movie 3, some point in the movie, Gerald and, as Eggman's name is in here, Ivo, because Ivo realizes what Gerald really wants, which is to destroy the world. Eggman only wants to rule the world, not destroy it. Yeah. And then they kind of clash eventually. But, yeah. I don't, it doesn't help that I haven't exactly played all the Sonic games, and that what I know from the ones I haven't played, I don't remember a lot about. It kind of doesn't help because it makes it much harder for me to understand everything as clearly. Okay. Which, of course, I know in some cases, in some scenarios when it comes to Sonic, there are some things that are already almost impossible to understand as it is, but I mean, I don't know.
Sage told the funniest joke during the report. How fast can Sonic screw things up?
Oh, God.
Instantly, he's the fastest thing alive. I tell you, you should ship off the old block. Well, for a program, it's not like she's alive. Or family, or...
That is... I will say that's actually funny, though. How fast can Sonic screw things up? Instantly, he's the fastest thing alive. Well, how fast can he screw things up? Flap your hands, he'll be done. So, I don't know if I'd say instantly, because I mean, the only thing that's faster than him is the light. But yeah, he is the fastest thing alive. Man, I tell you what though, advanced AI, folks, advanced AI, some of the best jokes I'm just really surprised that Eggman ever finds the time to come up with these himself. Probably because he spends his time overcooking his brain power on things that he creates that half of and most of really don't work, or that when they do work, he just doesn't bother improving. Crazy.
Huh? Just a bunch of proteins pumping together. Anyone can do that. A true genius does the code, electrons. And if I did it right, it would be brilliant, loyal, perfectly effective. And you know why? Because her dad is a genius. That's why.
Just a bunch. Who says we can't create life, huh? Just a bunch of proteins pumping together. Yeah, you could create real life if you had a girlfriend, Eggman, or wife, but, you know, I'm sure he's probably single, because he's evil genius. He's a genius, but he's evil. Which, I don't understand how he can be a genius when Sonic almost always ruins his plan. I think it was... I want to say it was a Sonic Colors Wii version? Which, again, I haven't played. Or like the one where it's like, I don't remember. But somewhere there, it was either Cubot or Orbot. I think the red one. I don't remember. One of them, because I think there's a mention about about Sonic always ruining Eggman's plan. And one of the robots were like exactly like 288 something thousand times a year or something like that. Like the exact number of times, just like a year or something. And yeah. I mean, if he's getting destroyed by Sonic that much, guys, I mean, Sonic may not be the smartest, but I mean, he's really fast. I mean, his speed might make up for his brain power that he doesn't have, but I mean, come on, Eggman, if you're that smart at 300 IQ, you should know how to beat a fast hedgehog. Just know how to counter speed. There's ways to slow down the fastest hedgehog alive. I mean, obviously, if you're trying to do it with a Formula 1 or race car like the one dude from Sonic X, then good luck, because still it's hard to beat Sonic with that. I mean, they even had again, spoiler alert for Sonic X, for people who haven't seen it yet, but there's a point where, I don't remember the dude, Uncle Sam, I think, and Sonic had a race, but obviously the uncle was using the racing car, the SSSS or something, not that, it was like the something, a really fast car, basically. Sonic still won by a decent margin. He's the fastest thing alive for a reason. I'm still happy.
Of course, Sonic is on the aisle.
Why wouldn't it be?
I can't remember the last time I had a good night's ski without him ruining it.
I do.
For a purely organic creature, obtaining Mach 1 of his own volition.
Impressive. I'm man enough to admit that.
Are you man enough to admit the other 200-something thousand times that he ruined your plans? Also, there was one time, I think, that he didn't entirely ruin your plan. He's got a very not so worth reward out of it. Again, I haven't played Sonic Riders or anything, but I've seen enough about it to know that in that game, the Eggman technically does win in terms of actually one of his plans succeeding, but he does end up actually getting a reward out of it that isn't so good. So yeah, he technically does win once out of over 200,000 times. That win rate is so through the freaking floor, dude. Like, seriously. If I was Eggman, I wouldn't even need to admit anything, bro. I would just stop. Honestly, if I was Eggman with that much loss, I would give up on being a genius. I would give up on calling myself. I would just switch to being the dumbest person in general, bro. Honestly, I'm just surprised Eggman still tries to destroy Sonic at this point, though. knowing that, but you know, I don't know. He is seriously committed. He really is. Gotta respect the commitment though. Even though he's losing, at least he's not giving up. Gotta respect the commitment. Because he definitely ain't 300 IQ.
It's Sonic who named me Eggman. Except the joke's on him. I embraced the name. I named it my own. His mockery is now a name feared across the ages. I'm not going to stop balding too. My dignity has limits.
Well, in any case, the joke's on him. Again, you only won. Actually, when you did win one time, you did embrace that name, Eggman. But I mean, still, you won once. Honestly, yeah, it's probably a good thing you don't adopt to Baldy McNose there. Because then you'll be losing even more times.
It appears Amy Rose has been dragged into the mix.
Of course, because she loves Sonic.
Tenacious. She's come a long way since being an easy pawn in my scheme to ensnare Sonic.
Like Sonic CD.
Like she had some trouble finding herself.
Like in Sonic Adventure.
When you hang around with someone with as big an ego as Sonic,
Like in Sonic Adventure.
there has to be a challenge.
Yep, the part about her being an easy pawn in his schemes refers to Sonic CD. And a little bit of Sonic Adventure. And then about her... about her finding herself and having trouble. She kind of gets through finding herself in Sonic Adventure. Because of Sonic Adventure, each character has their own story they get to play. Because there's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy's Big the Cat, and E102 Gamma, I believe it is. Which Big's only significance is that Froggy happened to have a Chaos Emerald. And Gamma's only significance I honestly don't even know. I mean, maybe unless you count the fact that he kind of destroyed the other E-Series robots, which was mostly to save the animals. And that he did snatch Froggy once. And kind of somewhat seen Amy as a friend. That's about it. Not really much, I guess. The other characters had more significance than that. Honestly, Amy wasn't even significant either too much. Except for beating Zero. Even the other three have more significance. I don't know, I'm happy with so much on time.
Knuckles is here too. What a move. Hair trigger is invisible. But also moves like we get him to go in the right direction. Wait. If he's here, that means the Master Emerald is on guard. Its power will be mine. Oh, no, wait. I'm stuck here.
Well, yeah. Team Sonic consists of mostly Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Why wouldn't he be here? Speaking of Team Sonic...
Sonic's here, so it's no surprise Tails is too. It's a pity. Young Power has a keen mind, loads of potential. Yet he's fixated on worshiping Sonic. And again, maybe that's for the best. Given all the trouble he gave me in Station Square and on the Ark, I think I prefer him wasting his potential lingering in Sonic's shadow.
Well, yeah. I mean, the trouble he gave you in Station Square and then on the Ark was in Station Square in Adventure 1 and the Ark in Adventure 2. And the trouble he gave you by the Metal Harbor. I mean, yeah. That was because Tails was actually trying to be able to prove that he can do stuff on his own, which was good. By the way, guys, remember when he used to be able to do that? Even in the classic Sonic games and in Sonic Adventure and in Sonic Adventure 2? Like, imagine playing Sonic Forces and being like, remember when Tails used to do stuff on his own? Luckily, they bring that concept back in Sonic Frontiers, the Final Horizon update, where you get to play as Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. Which, whilst it's not Tails entirely doing everything on his own, it's between the three of them, but he's still doing it without Sonic, so I guess that's enough, right? Finally, that's all the egg memos. Let me shut my mouth, because by now is about 2.5 hours in the stream. almost an hour to my birthday. Still have way more fishing to go. Oh my god, I'm not even sure if I'm going to get Kronos Island done before my birthday. I may not. And partially due to the yapping I kept doing, so yeah. At least it wasn't fishing. Let me turn it down. At least it wasn't fishing now. But still, I have a lot of fishing to do that I don't even know. I mean, I could take a break from fishing. So what do we got left here? I got trade tokens. I got, let's see, 10. I don't know how much I got till those. So the Koco. It's gonna take a while to sort these. Yeah, what's up, Zay?
Would you like to try?
Alright.
I'll let you borrow a rod.
Same thing still. Actually, wait, Zay, I actually want to ask you, do you think I should keep trying to hang in there and keep fishing until I can finally get as many of these things as I can until they sell out, or do you think I should take a break for a little bit and keep progressing back on the main island? So you think I should keep fishing? Alright. Now, I know once I run out of tokens, once I run out of purple coins, then I probably won't do the barbecue spit, because once I run out of purple coins, that's probably when I'll sit back with it and progress anyway. But I mean, that's like 140 times I'm going fishing, and I mean, it's already been a while, and I'm not even halfway through my coins yet. Just not quite, I don't think. At least I don't think I am. Oh shit, I missed that one. Oh yeah, and the thing about missing is if you miss a catch, you don't get the refund. That's why it's called a skill issue. In that case, I had a slight skill issue. Even the best, even the pros make mistakes. As did I. One measly token for that little seahorse. Doesn't even look like a horse. Hey, well. Yep. Now I had a thought as well that technically I could finish everything. I like if I really want to, I could finish doing everything else on Kronos Island outside of fishing on Minecraft. You know what, actually? That gives an idea. Chat, if you're anyone who's watching this video right now, if you want to see me spending X amount of time on Minecraft doing nothing but fishing, let me know. I will also make a YouTube short about that, actually, and be like, in my Sonic Frontier Extreme Playthrough Part 3, I was mostly fishing. If you want to see me do more fishing on Minecraft, just let me know. And if enough people agree, I'll do like X amount of time or something. And then, you know, if enough people say that they want me to do it, and whatever amount of time gets the most votes. That is a gold card. Yep. It's basically like a wild card. I can use it on any one thingy, and in this case, I'm gonna use it. Well, I got all the egg memos, so those are done. Those are the most expensive thing. These cost the most at 30, so I'm gonna do this for the gold card, and I'm gonna buy another 2 skill piece thingies. Which, considering that I haven't been just farming skill pieces, these might take a little bit to fill up too, because I haven't been farming those because it's, you know, extreme that I don't really need them. Except now I kind of regret it. But what I was thinking I could do is, if I really wanted to stop fishing, I could, finish up everything else on Kronos Island besides fishing, because when I move on to Ares Island, which is the next island, then the fishing rate would be ×2, so like it would cost 2 purple coins to go fishing, but the token reward rate would be twice as high, and the costs for the trading would still be the same. And then in Chaos Island, it would be, I think, 4 times as much to fish, but also I get 4 times as much tokens. And then in Kronos Island, it's multiplied by 8, so then I actually spend 8 tokens, but I get 8 times as much, or I just spend 8 times the amount of coins, but get 8 times the amount of tokens. All whilst the prices, because the prices won't move. So I guess what I could do, instead of spending a lot of time here, I could just progress through the game and then come back once I get a lot of tokens from basically super farming tokens to Ravens. So in perspective, so to put it in perspective, with the fishing and stuff, in terms of like the multiplier of like the purple coin cost and the token rewards, the multiplier is basically Kronos Island. You spend 1 token, you get however many, or you spend 1 purple coin, you get 1 times the amount of tokens each other items reward with. As well as the barbecue thing, the rewards are set at ×1. In Ares Island, you spend double the coins but get double the tokens for everything. Which basically, so Ares Island, everything is ×2 except for the price. And Chaos Island, everything is 4 times the amount. And Kronos Island, everything is ×8 the amount. But like I said, the price in the trade stays the same. So the prices don't go up from island to island, but the purple coin costs to fish and the token rewards do go up. They all, and the rewards in the barbecue spit also does go up too. So I could technically try to get to another island and then go fishing in a different island and then come back to this one and then spend tokens, but that also means I wouldn't finish up the fishing aspect for this yet. So this island wouldn't really be 100% yet from a completionist standpoint. Like, I got all the catches, so it would be like 100% for like all the catches, but I wouldn't have sold out the trades yet. So like, yeah. Because if I stay here and do all these catches, it's gonna take so long, honestly. Like, it's already 11:05. Oh, I just missed the catch. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Which I know it's gonna take up already about a half a minute as it is. Longer it takes my phone to load this up, though, the more time it's gonna take. Alright, from the moment I press this X, I'm gonna start the timer as I press the X button. There we go. I didn't even start the timer! Okay, I'm gonna add like a half a second to that. There we go. And with the crayfish, got 1 token. 17. About 18 seconds for 1 time from the time I press the X button to the time I get back to this. 18 seconds. I have 122 tokens in 18 seconds per one. So 180 seconds per 10, which is 3 minutes. And then, so 18 seconds for 1, 180 for 10, so that's 3 minutes per 10, which means for 100, that's 30 minutes. So half an hour to fish 100 times, and then there's still 22 after that. So actually that would put it close to my birthday. So yeah, I think if I kept fishing until my coins ran out, I probably would literally be spending the rest of the night before my birthday, just fishing, and then wouldn't really get done until after it came to be my birthday. Well, that and then, well, then you gotta take the time for me buying this. So. And yes, I do have Sonic Hedgehog on Minecraft.
Would you like
Haven't played in a while though.
I'll let you borrow a rod.
I think for the sake, well, I mean, I know it's already almost 3 hours into the stream as well. Literally, the vast majority of this video has been me fishing. I think what I will do, because, I mean, I can always do everything else on Kronos Island and then come back to this before I fight the Titan, which would be the very last thing to do on Kronos Island. So right before I do that, I can come back to this if I really want to. Just for the sake of those who want to see me in action, they won't be waiting forever, even though it's already almost 3 hours into the video. Who's really going to sit through that? You know, or even those who skip. But I think, because, I mean, even now I'm kind of waiting for some action right now, so I think it's not bad, because I already know fishing. I mean, fishing is the one aspect of this game that takes a while. I mean, it takes so long. I mean, like I said earlier, when I started fishing, actually, it's probably been just about 2 hours since I started fishing by now, because I think it was around the 40-something minute mark when I started. It's now over 2 hours and 42 minutes, so just about 2 hours, I think, since I started fishing. In between fishing, looking at and buying the stuff from the trade, and looking at the egg memos for a bit, which probably took about half an hour maybe, between letting each one play, reading them, and be yapatroning for half the time total. Then yeah, I'd say about half an hour from that alone, and the other hour and a half of it fishing. So yeah, that's a lot of time. Yeah, well, I know I'm a yapper, you know? Like, it's one thing I'll admit to, I know I'm a yapatron, but I think that sometimes it's not always a terrible thing. Like, I'm not even worried about the little enemies. Most of the time I might be, but I'm not even. When I say I want action, well, mostly I just don't mind, like, moving on right now. Because, yeah. Alright, so, oh, that reminds me. So a definitive time for people to be able to skip to 2 hours and 42 minutes. That is like the definitive rough estimate time for people to skip to who just want to see the action. But I wouldn't have been able to predict that earlier, so they wouldn't know it still now, so... So I'm getting the emerald, but of course, again, I'm going to skip this. There's already a lot in the spin on this game, so unfortunately, I am going to skip that. Oh, wait! Oh. From here on, Sonic is free to explore the island and to gather Chaos Emeralds, try solving nearby challenges to avoid getting lost, to unlock more of the map and show more paths forward in Sonic's journey. I was already free to explore the island, gather Chaos Emeralds. I was never really restricted to begin with, so I feel like this is possibly an... I don't know how it was meant to go, but obviously doing that stuff, all that stuff first, makes this feel out of order. As you realize that as a player, that player was out of order, but I don't really feel like I was ever restricted, so I don't know. Got the jukebox, which again I've been able to do. Change. Now, the only thing that I do get out of getting that Blue Chaos Emerald is now I can start doing the action chain challenges, which is one of the other side things there is to each island. Because that was the only thing that I couldn't do yet because I hadn't started getting the Chaos Emeralds. So there's this new Koco boost gauge upgrades. There's a new species Koco identified from island new Koco silver that counts as several where the boost gauges. Yep, already that. So yeah, basically, if you do things out of order, then by the time you start doing other stuff that you were meant to do before, then that might, some stuff like that might feel like it would be out of order until you realize that it's because you did things out of order. So yeah. But I mean, if you're like me, then you're gonna do it out of order to make sure you don't miss any extra stuff. So it might feel different. During scenes with Bruh. That should have told me that in the first cyber stage of the game, which is before I even saw what Kronos Island looked like. Wow, that's not even my fault that that felt too late. That should have been told to me. Well, it's a good thing I've already played this game though, so yeah. Action chain challenges. Now you guys, let's check and see what this looks like. Which, oh boy, some of these are fun, some of these are not. This one, I really do have to try for though, but that's just... Now I also gotta remember what gives me a lot of points and what doesn't, which... Oh my god. That does, kind of, oh my god. Yeah, what's up? Oh my god. Oh. Thank god I got the S ring. I've heard of it or seen it, just never played it. And decide. What? 6 cover. Oh my god. Oh, it's so bad right now, actually. Come on! No! I've almost had it. No! I'll multitask real quick. No. Oh god. No, I'm dead. Dang it. I failed. Oh my god. Dude. I have to go all the way back here too, just to retry. Oh my gosh. That I will say does suck. Bruh. Oh god. I got the S-Rank already, let's go! Bro. Okay, whatever. Imagine failing the mission before it even begins. What is this game? Oh my god, wrong way! Holy crap, go up! Jesus! Oh my god! Burn really meant something. There we go. Got that. Oh. There we go. That's pretty complete. That's a... Oh, I swear this video did not just do this for me. I know exactly what I need to do there. Let's get up. Oh my god! Why does it always do that to me? Ooh, I love them things. I'm just gonna restart this Action Chain Challenge because that was really bullcrap. This is right. Oh my god! I hate that the enemy's right there, bro. I hate it so much. Screw you, enemy. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro! How many items do you have? Oh, 185. Oh. And I wish this would just leave me alone. Jesus, bro. Okay. How many cash gems do you even have? 104. Oh, I have over 300, bro. Almost 400. That's weird. Weirdly interesting. Oh my god, this game will restart. Because once again, I am being an idiot mode. What's that? Almost 2 million, Jesus. And that's all the action chain challenge is done. Now the only other thing left is side story there is. So far there's only one side story thingy, which is really a main story thing. But I thought they at least once to building, right?
You.
Wow. Oh, the glitch runner parkour? That was actually fun. I've played it before. I still have it. Um, does Amy just not work right now? Oh, wait. There it is. 2's better than 0. One's still better than 0. -1. How can I have a negative number of views? When there's a number worse than 0 for number of views, -1. Like literally just -1. Alright, where's the common options? 0 is still better than -1. I don't even know how you would have a negative amount of viewers anyway. Oh my gosh, she's cool. Yeah, I guess that's actually that would be the only way to have a negative number of viewers is if like you just like if everyone like stopped. Yeah, like I guess if everyone stopped watching and if everybody unsubscribed, like unwatched, unsubscribed, everything unliked. Yeah. Well, last time I checked, there was. I don't know if that's still current. Hopefully it is. Hopefully I have any of number of subscribers. Also, my dogs are barking. That's just one of them. Alright, so I guess the side stories are complete. For now. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this right here. If you enjoy the content, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm gonna end this here. Part 4 will come at a later time. There's a lot to do still on Kronos Island.